website, and the question was about how can I attain and how can I get. It wasn't exactly like as I've been saying now, but the question was about how can I get and attain energy during my depressive life, and I'm feeling exhausted because I have children, and I'm trying to meditate, but I don't have that much time to meditate. And what could be, in other words, what could be the recommendations? What must I do, or what must needs to be done, and so on. And this is the situation about many people, because also including me. I'll open this side window. Also including me. I'm a person that non-stop not loves to work, but digs, as Enrico is saying. Just dig, work, and sometimes you're gonna forget about yourself. And sometimes we do more than we need to do, and sometimes we think that we need to do more than we actually need to do, and then we try to do it also that, and we're not allowing our consciousness, we're not allowing our inner feelings to guide us and help us and assist us, because so many things can be done in a more easier, in a more beneficial, and a more less effort, less way. So talking about that, I will try to keep it brief in this video. Like a recommendation, what you need to do is that you need deeper meditations. If you want to gather energy, you need deeper meditations. And the first thing that come in mind to me was you need to spend more time outside. And many times when we are trying to control others, many times when we are trying to, because it was related with children, try to affect others, try to control, try to tell them what's best, try to keep a close eye on what's going on. Of course, we need to do that, but many times of that, it's not actually necessary to do so. And then we spend so much of our energy looking like this. Is everything correct? Is everything fine? We need to pay attention to what's going on. And we are spending lots and lots of energy, especially for children. We're spending lots of energy to try to control those children, to try to control them, or trying to be better to them, or trying to be something more to them. And those are the times when we get a little bit tensed, get a little bit stressed, and get a little bit tensed, you would say, just tensed. And those are those situations when our body not actually relax. Our body is tight, our body is stressed, and therefore the energy flow, and therefore it's much difficult to get a deep sleep, and therefore it's much difficult also to completely relax in meditation, so that meditation can be an uplifting and healing process. So if this is the case, if this is the scenario, and also we work a lot in job and so on, and it's just a period we need to go through, but how can we be more effective in these periods? Use meditation to quickly relax all our tensions. Use meditation to quickly let go of completely everything. It's like we were worried about this 10 minutes ago, we were doing that, I'm tired, I'm depressed, and blah, and all those thoughts are inside our head. And don't try to meditate. Okay, I need to meditate, I need to work on meditations, and so don't even think about that. At this moment, just sit down in your meditation and try to forget completely everything. I would recommend the emptiness meditation, not outside meditation, or the nothingness meditation. It's like three similar things, but the emptiness meditation. Forget about all thoughts, forget about all input data, what you see, what you feel, what you hear, what you sense with your physical body. Try to forget about completely everything. And the most important key is your breathing, and human breathing, and your whole body breathing is the key to completely relax your inner nerve systems. So pay attention to your breath, make your breath be relaxed, pleasurable, without effort. Don't control your breathing. Just lay down and just be completely free, be completely relaxed. And allow your breath to be free. Don't control your breath. Allow your breath to be free. Allow your body to breathe by itself. It's just like something when you're jogging or running quickly and fast, and when you start to control our breathing, it becomes like but when we don't think about breathing, when we not control our breathing, the body breathes by itself. You can run for miles, lots more, without feeling the exhaustment. So practice yourself to breathe effortlessly. Allow your body to breathe effortlessly, without any controlling, without any feeling that the breath is tensed. Release your elbows, let go of your elbows, just sit down, and completely shut down all your thoughts, completely shut down, not like turn them off, but just ignore, pay no attention to them, no attention to them, just be free, be completely free. And when you get in that state, or close to that state, try to like be empty inside, be completely empty inside. It's difficult when you are in like months or years in that period, a difficult period. It's really difficult to even have and find time for meditations. I didn't read the question, sorry, until I got the what? Until I got the car, lol. Yeah, so yeah, it's sometimes really difficult for us to when we're in longer period in this state and so on. It's really difficult for us to like understand the benefits or get the benefits quickly. But it's a day-to-day practice. It's like the questioner was here telling. It's like every day you go to work, and every day it's like a system you have built. That every day, for example, you get up, you feed your children, you bath them or something, whatever you're doing. It was a girl asking about. Sorry, I will answer the question, then I read about meditation. So it's when you put it in as a system, like I wake up and I feel like meditation, okay, a little bit meditate, relax. You don't do it for the sake of getting energy. You don't do it for the sake of I need to meditate. You don't do it in the sake of concentration and la 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 la. You just do it because you feel like doing it. You wake up, you're desperate and you're stressed and you're la 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 la, everything's bad, you want to kill yourself or something like this. Look, just don't pay attention to those thoughts. I will enter the meditation state, just breathe in, breathe out, shut everything down, and you're in this beautiful, comfortable position. You're in this beautiful inner state position. Slowly adapt to it. Slowly feel it, and don't do anything in meditation as concentrate on bright light, concentrate on the future, concentrate on positive thinking. It will be the same thought process over and over again. Just shut down everything, cut off. In these 30 minutes, hour, or 10 minutes, or maybe just 5 minutes, I want to be completely shut off from everything. And then maybe you hear baby starts to cry or something. And you're like, just one moment, it's so blissful. And when he cries, it's like, oh, it's so beautiful. He's crying, but he's so beautifully crying. He's feeling something raw. And you're like, one more moment. But if you're concentrating on something, if you're focusing on something, you're like, oh my God, what's going on? I need to run, I need to pick him up, something is wrong. It's like, no, put everything aside. And for this moment, don't be the best mother in the world. You don't have to be. You already are. Don't be the best for your children. You don't have to be. You already are, because your children chosen to be with you in this state. Everything is chosen. Don't be some kind of superhero. Don't be on time. You don't have to be on time. You don't need any of this. You just need to relax and restart yourself and find your inner peace, find your inner state in the meditation. I might not be the best. Person to ask such questions about how to deal with children, how to work with children, how to gain energy and stuff like that when there are children involved. But maybe something of that helped you, and I will continue reading the question. How can I be more patient with this limitation? So what you can do is, if you don't have time to meditate, and how can you be more patient with this limitation? You don't need to wait and need to run for meditation, because the meditation is the only thing that can help you. No way, don't think like this. Like the person in the question just said, I was walking to work for 25 minutes until I got a car. I was meditating for 20 minutes a day until I got a car. You have to meditate now in a car, but if it takes like 5 minutes to drive, then you have 5 minutes. You have only 5 minutes to meditate. Maybe you're a professional now, or while you're driving, you put on some music and meditate. Or when maybe if you have a car, you just drive somewhere, meditate, and then turn on the car and drive to work and like meditate somewhere else for 25 minutes. And so, don't be anxious about meditation. Don't be sad that you cannot meditate. Don't even think about that. Be in a meditative state constantly. And to be in meditative constantly would be something that don't judge this moment that this is something bad or this is something good. Don't classify this moment. Don't think about time. Don't spend thoughts about thinking about money. Everything will be solved. I will do everything that I need to do. I will do everything that I can do. And just allow the time to flow. Allow the time to flow and be in an inner peaceful state. And this is also a way of achieving and seeing more possibilities that the universe wants to offer to you. So don't judge this moment. Don't judge this situation that I'm depressed, I don't have any meditation. No, just whatever you're doing at that moment, be in that state and feel your breath, real breath. So if you don't have any time to meditate, that all what you can do is be constantly in a meditative state. And another thing, I was working also many hours a day for a longer period of time, like quite not a long time ago. Recently, you say also, and the thing what happened was I paid really strong attention that I need to meditate, I need to relax my breathing and so on. But what happened was I realized that when you put on meditative music on the background, wherever you are, whatever you do, it helps you without doing anything. So download or open YouTube Oliver Shanti, or maybe just download because YouTube loves to suggest other songs and then you end up in heavy metal sooner or later. But just download Oliver Shanti songs or like the Oliver Shanti albums, put them in a playlist, turn on some kind of music on your house, allow them to play, and they will help you out without doing anything. To continue up on the question, I need to lay down during the day very often. I use that to connect, breathe, meditate if possible. Often it's not deep managed, so health and feeling good is varying a lot, even through tough. I know it could be more stable with good meditation. How to patience, how to get patience. Run enough, run. Forgot about yourself. Forgot about breathing. And sometimes it's like one thought, I must need to do this, is changed to another thought, and that previous thought is forgotten. And then when the next task is completely the next thought, then the previous thought arrives that I forgot to do this, and then a panic starts, and then we are, oh my god, I don't have time, and I forgot to do that also, and so on. And don't think about the next two steps. Think about the next step. Write in your memory on task. Wait, I don't think about next step. I will finish this step, then I will think about next step. And this task listing, as I call it, is actually a good practice, even if you're not in a difficult situation. And when you're in a situation when you need to do a lot of tasking, is really, really important. Just write down your tasks. At the beginning, you think, I have so many tasks, I don't know what to do. But you just write them down. When I did in Christmas lots of printing, I had like tremendous amounts of prints what I need to do. For me, that was a lot. Maybe for others, that's nothing. And I wrote down, the only thing how I could manage to do this, I wrote down a task list. Do this, print this, do this. And the task list was sometimes 3 A4 sheets, and I stick taped the next day sheets, because I line down this, the next A4 sheet, I write new task, the next A4 sheet, and the new task, and sometimes it was like, folded like 3 to 4 A4 sheets and full of tasks what I need to do. At the beginning you see, oh my god, that's a lot of tasks you need to do. But just don't think about it. Okay, I did now this task, strip this task, close this task, next task. I did this task, line it out, the next task. I did this task, line it out, next task. And all of a sudden you realize that after a couple of hours you have done nearly the half of this job. And like at the beginning you were thinking, oh, this is impossible, this is nothing I can do. But then you realize you did all the jobs. And you were like, wow, I was like, wow, this task list really works. This is really a good solution to not get into a panicking state, to be more patient. This is really a nice thing, the task listing. But I don't know. I don't think I helped you a lot. I'm really sorry if I didn't. Sometimes it requires like to have I answer you a question, you answer me back, I answer you another question, you answer me back, and then, okay, now I know what you're talking about. Anyway, I was happy to do this live stream, these question and answers. I'm happy that so many people came online right now. And I plan to do more and more of these meditations and share more and more experiences, because I have a live streaming equipment which I didn't have before. Mobile phone, separate phone, which is very handy to me at this moment. Earlier I couldn't do it because I had a mobile that heats up so badly that it just starts lagging, and when it's sun outside and so on, it's just impossible to do so. Okay, I would like to leave you with a message. I'll trust the universe, that the universe is giving you and showing you the absolute best situations and the absolute best path for you. You need only trust the universe and not get in your way. You yourself don't get in front of you. You yourself don't get in your way. It's like, don't think too much, don't just allow it to unfold, allow it to be. And the more you live like this, and the more you're like, hey, okay, this is interesting, the more you unfold the magic that the universe actually is, the magical part of the universe, what it actually is. I may sound mysterious or something, but just allow trusting the universe a little bit more. Allow trusting, and just realize that you're infinitely being loved. You just need to realize this one thing. In meditation, or without meditation, in praying, or whatever, if you realize this situation, this thing that you are constantly being loved, infinitely, there is no task too big, there is no task too small, there is no situation too good, no situation too bad. There is a constant awareness and a constant peacefulness and a constant acceptance of this life, what this life is showing you, and what this life truly is. So I would love to leave you that, and yeah, that's sometimes I think, why do we have any questions? Because we have questions until we realize on behalf of our true self. Until we realize that we have questions. So bye-bye.